Today we're going to go over the Venus Legacy Body Sculpting Protocol. First, we're going to start by preparing the room. Make sure that Glide is available in the room and have 2 to 4 soft cloths, gloves, and a small fan available for your client to hold during the treatment. Check the time. A full treatment is no longer than 45 minutes. Turn on the Legacy machine and adjust the settings for the area you are treating. Choose the correct handpiece and select the body part being treated. The machine will preset the treatment settings for you. After the treatment starts, adjust the settings for the client's comfort. Now we're going to cleanse. First, put on some gloves. Place a dental bib on the client. Use a soft cloth and water to wipe down the area that will be treated. Completely dry the cleansed area. Now we're going to use some Glide. Apply a thin layer of Glide to the area being treated. For extra precaution, use the Glide to cover any exposed area around the treated area. This will prevent burn in case the applicator makes contact with the skin. Hand the client a fan to hold directed at their face. Now let's use the Legacy 4D body handpiece. First, put on a new pair of gloves. Begin the treatment and keep the applicator flat and in contact with the skin at all times. Keep a nice, slow and steady pace and ensure the area is completely and uniformly covered. Keep the applicator moving at all times. Do not park the applicator on the skin. Make sure to always glide on and off the skin when first coming into contact or when removing the applicator. Keep the settings between 42 and 45 Celsius, or as tolerable for the client. It should only take about a minute to reach the desired settings. As soon as the body has reached therapeutic settings, continue the treatment until the client says it's getting too warm. Consistently check the machine for temperature and time. If the client feels too warm, reduce the percent of energy by 5% at a time until the client is comfortable. The speed of the treatment should remain the same to ensure the temperature of the skin remains therapeutic. Try to keep it as warm as the client can tolerate in this range to avoid constant adjustments to the percent of energy. Now let's talk about motions. Always work towards the heart to promote lymphatic drainage. After the treatment, note the beginning and ending parameters, the percent of energy. These are now your baseline parameters for subsequent treatments with this client. Once the client's personal parameters are established, you can begin the next treatment at the preset energy settings and reduce to the last comfortable recorded energy setting used during the last treatment. Now we're going to end cleanse. Remove excess Glide by cleaning the area with a soft, warm cloth. Provide the client with a dry, soft cloth if necessary.